Hello everyone, welcome to our channel again where we showcase the work of PND Construction Limited and our own house building project in Accra. Today we have an update on this great building we are constructing in Amman Great City. This building is 8,800 square foot, 5-bedroom property, which we started building a couple of months ago, actually just in April. And the team have made a good stride, good progress despite the rain. We lost so many days just because of the rain, because as you know, it's currently the rainy season. But we make very good progress. We just finished the ground floor, and talking about we laid just about 4,300 blocks, just finished the whole of the ground floor. So it's a great work that the team have been able to do for this great building just in a couple of less than 2 months. As you can see, today is day number one of the block laying stage. The guys are just moving blocks to where they needed to be. This is the most important stage of all. This is whereby the information from the drawing is transferred onto the slab to make sure the rooms are where they should be. Everything is where they should be. Is very crucial. And also, this is the point whereby the DPC is laid before the first course of the block work is done. We always advise everyone to use DPC in addition to the DPM, because the DPC is the only way you can avoid the rising damp. So we always recommend that you speak to your builder, make sure they are using the right product, they understand how to lay the DPC, and do the correct thing, because that is the only way you can avoid expensive uh, retro work in the future, whereby you see instances where people go and now cut the lower section of the house and then just to apply chemicals and stuff and try to drain the damp. But you need to understand how damp and rising damps works, then you can attack the cause of it. So the whole process is something which is called capillary action, whereby the water in the ground find its way through the small particles, the small holes in the block where the sun and the block were coming up, which manifests outside. So the only way you could stop that process, if you already haven't put down a DPC, is through a process of injection, whereby there are chemicals you need to inject to the lower course of the block, where's the first course just above the slab, to form a barrier to stop that damp coming up. We see so many people trying to fix this damp issue post construction, but why not you just get it right? Insist that your builder use the right product. We stock this product. If you need, please just give us a call or just WhatsApp us, and we can help you source the right product depending on your ground condition and the size of the block you are using. I want to take this opportunity to thank all those of you who have been supporting us, all our new subscribers and existing subscribers. Not forgetting some of you who just sometimes pick the call just to call us to say, oh, hello, Prince Aniki, you're doing a great job. We've been following you for so long. Continue the good work. We appreciate all those calls, and thank you also for supporting us. And also, if you are one of the 77.5% of people who regularly watch our videos but have not subscribed, please, we appreciate if you can subscribe to give us the support. Thank you. Before someone asks, why is that guy sitting down? Because he's got a headache. So Mike was just telling him to go into the first aid box and get some paracetamol and see if it takes some break and see if that improves. So as you can see here, the rooms are just beginning to form and it's exciting. So the first day we try to work in one area whereby 4 courses of blocks is laid, and as you can see, this is where the step will be. Looking towards the main entrance. On your right is a kitchen area, the dining area, and the kitchen. As the camera span around, that is the living room there. As you can see, one of our foremen, Pate, is just laying the DPC. Anytime we lay a block on the ground floor, we make sure there's a DPC before the block. That is the only way we can avoid any rising damps coming through the building. So it needs to be done and done correctly. Yeah, Pate is just going over, make sure everything is straight directly under the line is go. It's go. I don't know if you can see there's a line is working through there to make sure that wall is straight and level. Then once that is done, the process just continue. So yeah, this is the wall to the garage. He's just laying that wall to the garage area. Also want to use this opportunity to say congratulations to Richard and Gideon, who has been working with us for the last 2 years. They started as laborers and they have now passed the mic test and they are now masons. So on this project, yeah, now they began to work for us as masons when there's masons work, but they still do the general labor work if we haven't got enough mason work. So the whole team just distribute tasks. It's a one big team, so they decide who is doing what on which day, because it's not every day you have enough work for all the masons, depending on what we're doing. So yeah, so it's really exciting to see the progress they have made. And I said to them, the team can only grow bigger because it's very difficult to pipe mic test. I said I was there. There were some experienced masons were laying blocks. Mike was saying, "No, that is not good. That is not how you do it." Even Mike will watch how much mortar you put on before putting the block on it. You need to be the right thickness. And so for them over the last 2 years, by just observing all the people do work and just made such a progress, is great news for them and a great news for the team as we progress with these works. So now this is the garage area. You can just see there's a big feature element to the front of the garage which wraps around the whole building. It's just been formed. You can see the level here is a bit high, but in the last video we show how we're gonna achieve the level from here to the roadside. So there will be a filling that is done. All has been factored in. There'll be about 3-4 steps to go in. All has been factored in because what you don't want to do is to finish your house and then backfilling against your DPC, because effectively when you put a soil against your DPM DPC, they are breached. The water will just go under it. That's why we ensure the minimum recommended height of 15 centimeters or 150 mil is achieved on all our projects for at the highest point, so that you don't breach your DPC and DPM. So for this side, Mike is looking for over, that is the kitchen area. That is the word kitchen. So the last video I talked about the word kitchen, where is where you keep your fridges, all your cooking appliances. And then we got the main kitchen, which is effectively a show kitchen. So Mike is just showing us a view across. It's called there is a sandbank. When they clear the land, there's a big sand, a heap of a soil there, and I keep laughing at Mike. I say that has become his drone point. So he goes there to give us an area view of what is happening, which is great. Yeah. So this side is the left side of the building where the guy is sitting. Actually, is just off the staircase, and where the guys, those buckets are actually the main living room. So yeah, you can now see all the forms of the rows being formed. You can see everything taking shape quickly, and I think this was about the second day um, of working. So even on the second day, they continue to work on where they started the following day. So those ones who are going up, then you go the foreman, the Pate, and Columbus. They go round, and then they do the setting out. So the setting outs are done by the most experienced people on site. So you can just see now that's Pate again. Is one of the foremen. He's setting out this side. Then the other side is Columbus. So the works are done based on experience, because there are these stuffs here we're talking about the DPM, the DPC. You want to get it right. So he's just making sure everything is straight, as the Pate also did. Everything needs to be straight. There's no bubble in it. And then once he's happy, as you can see, he's just going over his hand again. When he's happy, he will just began to put a mortar on it and just start laying the blocks. So he's working on this side, Pate is working on that side. Then they just carry on. So these were the remaining area to be set. So once this session is done, then the whole of the setting out is complete. Then it's just going out 4 courses and then began to form the windows. Then you're nearly there, basically. So as you can see, where you can see the rubber, you can see hanging over the slab is the DPM. So we don't remove it at this stage. We leave it on until the plastering time, whereby that is cut away before the plastering. So the way the house is, this side of the house, um, this is the garage, external walls of the garage, which they are currently forming. So this is the highest part of the land. So we've already discussed with the client our landscaping strategy, how to deliver the dream, what is in the 3D. So all has been measured, the foundation set as to where the level it needed to be. From this side, just after the garage, where there's a bedroom going, there'll be a bit of further digging now as part of the landscaping strategy to make sure that the DPC is not breached, and also to level the land because you want the patio uh, effectively to be at the same level at the back of the house, because there is a long patio which wrap around the whole house. So see, by the end of the day, the garage is just formed. You can see the windows are taking shape on the garage side, which is great. Work for the second day of going. Behind the garage, there's a bedroom there. So yeah, everything at this stage is just moving smoothly. Um, I think the following day after this, the rain disturbed us, so we lost a day. If you lose a day, you're still accountable for people you took there to work for you. So yeah, you have to look after them. So this is the back of the house. So what you see now is a long terrace uh, that wraps around all to the right hand side. It's actually a very beautiful design. I'll, I'll just put a photo on here just so you can see what we're trying to achieve here. So it's over here where the soil is. There's gonna be a patio. So we're gonna have about 5 meters wide patio, concrete patio, with some uh, Indian stones or some porcelain tiles or made nicely. So as a part of the landscaping strategy, it will be a very, very, very fantastic property when it's all done and completed. Um, we're planning, hopefully, we shouldn't be far off. The plan is towards the end of this year, we should start finishing plastering all the roof, everything should be in, just doing the final stuff really. So yeah, we're trotting on as fast as we can. Um, it was good that on the fourth day, actually, because we lost the third day, the rain stopped. So you see, this is actually the fourth day, and you can see they began laying the new courses of blocks going now. So yeah, it's all just going as quickly as we can. Um, this is the garage, and then just walking down now to the porch. Is just turning out to the porch area. This is the porch area. There's a flower bed that is gonna be there. That soil we left there. There's gonna be a flower bed that is planted. The plan is to use a root protection membrane that will prevent the roots of the plant disturbing the foundation. So effectively, what the membrane does is it keeps the roots in its own space, so it doesn't go into the foundation. Although that planter is a dedicated foundation for it, but it will be good for us. So discuss with the client to have that membrane. I'm not sure that is back in the market in Ghana, so I will be buying it from here when I'm going down very soon, so that we can make sure that the tree that is planted there does not affect the foundation. So we're just gonna have a quick tour around the house. So this is the main entrance. You come in. There's a door here. There's a glass screen to the right. Then we're just walking into the informal lounge. There are some sittings and stuff around there. It is informal lounge here. On your right, this is a garage, so you can go into the garage straight into the house. It's a double car garage, so it's quite big. But I'm planning we gonna put some of our services here. I was asking the client if the plan is to have 2 cars here, or we could have some of our solar equipment here. Your inverters and stuff could some of that could be in this space. Then you walk into the house again. We've been here before. On your right, it's a bedroom. Up there is the office. So where we're going now, if you remember, this is the step area here. So on your right, when you go to the right, there is a bit of a walkway, which is effectively about 1.6 meters. Then it takes you to the kitchen area. So where he is now actually is currently in the dining area, where the carpenter is holding those boards is the living room. You see how those boards are big. So these are our columns, as I said in earlier videos when we talk about the foundation. These columns have been re-engineered by a special structural engineer we brought on board. So yeah, to support the loading, because it got different load distribution to the features walls against around the house. So you see these columns are more bigger. So where he's walking towards now is the dining area. So you walk through this dining area into the kitchen. So this space there is an open space. There's no wall between what I call the show kitchen and the dining area, because remember we got a separate kitchen which we call the work kitchen, where all your cooking appliances and all your cooking are done. I think people call them in Ghana. I see. I don't know, local kitchen or dirty kitchen. I'm not sure. Please correct me if I got the wrong terminology. But it's a separate kitchen whereby, for those who are in the West, people call it a work kitchen. And the kitchen here where you are now is effectively your show kitchen. But still, you also have some food preparation being done here. I heard that room takes you to a pantry. So there's a pantry on the left. So you go to the pantry, then you go into the laundry. So this is your laundry. Then onto the laundry, there's a terrace from all the side of the left of the laundry, all the way around to the back of the house. So it's a great view, a great design. And so yeah, as you can see, there is a door there. So you effectively have to open the door to go into your laundry, which I think is fine. Because sometimes when your washing machine is on, you don't want to hear the noise. Just shut the door. Just carry on what you're doing. So yeah, great. So back to the kitchen area, walking all the way down to the family area, where the cabinet is effectively the living family area. That is the formal living area. So if you are in a formal living area, what you've got is you got these glazed doors which open all the way to the terrace. So you just turn it around again, coming to the sitting area, the lounge, and it's going to the bedroom. We go just behind the garage. So this is effectively a small bedroom. It's a guest bedrooms with its own toilet and bath. And he's just gonna go into the toilet just to show us the toilet. So there you are. That is the toilet and bath of the bedroom on the ground floor. So there is another bedroom on the ground floor, but that is a self-contained room that is not accessible through the house. You have to go outside. So effectively, it's like a seven quarter. So we got someone taking care of the house, and you don't want them every day in the house. I mean, when you are not there, you don't want to have access to the main house all the time. They have to come through the main house or come through the back when the doors are open. That provision is there. So just coming back now, just okay. You pass here because this is the informal sitting area. You always pass here. So what you can see here now is just going into the powder room or the visitor toilet. So Mike is just gonna walk down just to show us how it looks like. You got a toilet to the back. There you go. Your wash and basin to the left. I think because of this wall here, you can also have a big mirror here for people who want to check themselves out, do some Instagram poses and stuff. That is there. We'll find some nice mirror up there so people to see themselves when they go to the powder room. So we're just going back, going into the office now. So this is an office area. Um, so it's what it is. It's an office area. And then again, the office area go a sliding door onto the porch. Again, with a view across the property. So it's good. Cabinet just there. I think Nikki was saying any that the cabinet come outside, you see the mess. This is cutting board and stuff. The side was all clean. When he came back, yeah, he just get it on with his work. Yeah, so this is the terrace. So he ran all the way wrap around onto the left side of the property. And then yeah, it's be a very great property when we finish. It's just looking again, just from the side. As I said earlier, won't be all this. There'll be additional patio created here. So you got a terrace where it's covered, where you can have a patio area where you can have your barbecue, your seats when you go for a large gathering and stuff. All those things gonna be down here when we finish as part of the external works package. Um, and that is it. The view, just looking back into the living area. So as you see, there are some columns here on your right hand side. Those are feature column. And the top of here, you also got a very big terrace. Again, wrap all around the bedrooms. And then there's a very big planter on the right hand side. So that's why you got those columns there, which are providing additional support to the building. That's our chief carpenter, Mauli there, just making sure everything is perfect as it should be. This carpentry work actually take longer than expected. As I said, these columns are substantially bigger. But what we did in order to save the program is that the masons were working alongside them. So when they form a column, then that is casted. So we got our own poker machine now, but unfortunately, the one we had on this side was stolen. The guys came back to Accra, left it on site in that shed we have, follow advice, and it was stolen. But we're very grateful. Our client, when he heard that it was stolen, has given us money to buy a new one. So thank you, Brother Kofi. So in preparation for the decking work, after the lintel, the columns were all casted. There was one final set of block work which goes on top of the lintels in order to get the height required for the decking. So we have just finished all those works now. And we are ready for the decking work to start. Thank you if you're still watching the video at this point. A big thank you for the support. And also, we got a lot of updates coming on Project Lachibi. We just cast the roof slab. We got updates coming on the Royal View. We're doing a great work up there. We got an update on Casa Jose update on Project Yao. So all our project we got update coming in the coming month, and I'll say thank you for everyone who has been supporting now. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so, and thank you for the support, and see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye for now.